Hi, I'm Tom Savini.
Hi, this is Doug Bradley.
I'm Nick Castle.
Hi, it's Kane Hodder.
Hey, this is PJ Souls.
I'm Dick Weond.
I'm John Franklin.
This is Courtney Gaines.
I'm Tom Atkins. Thrill me.
Hi, this is Danielle Harris.
Hi, this is James Dude Courtney.
You're watching.
You are totally watching.
You are watching.
Tune in or tune out to Death Curse Society.
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 Death Curse Society. If you don't keep watching, I will come and do things to you.
I will tear your soul apart.
You'll love it.
Don't fucking listen. I don't care.
Listen outside.
Rock and roll!
Just in the middle of a dream. I was kissing Valentino by a crystal blue Italian stream. But I can't be late, 'cause then I guess I just won't get paid. These are the days when you wish your bed was already made. It's just another manic Monday. It was Sunday, 'cause that's my fun day. My I don't have to run day. It's just another manic Monday. I wish it was Sunday, 'cause that's my fun day. It's just another manic Monday.
Oh, Monday night, you know what that means. Another edition of Monday Maniacs from the Death Curse Society. I am Zigzag. I've got the Colonel. I got FaZe with me. Crank, still on the road. He may make it back home to Oklahoma by the end of the show, and he may jump in here and share any random thoughts he might have had that we don't cover here. He did send his list in, though, via the videotape, so we will add that to our list. By the way, it will be the top 10 of 1980, and a lot of movies in 1980 that the horror boom was in full effect in 1980. Would you agree, boys?
No, most definitely. And
probably the best year. I mean,
81 is strong. You know what I mean?
84 is strong.
Yeah, there's a lot, man. I mean,
84 is good.
84 was tough. That was a bitch. This one was a bitch too, but we'll get to it, man. We got plenty of time for all that. Let's get through the business right here because, we can ease into things after that, and we'll get to that list because it is good. It is fun, man. It is going to be a good one. All of you out there, I hope you have your list together. You put your time and effort in and gave us your top 5 or 10 of 1980 because it's going to be fun, man. Without the 80s, you wouldn't have any of this stuff we have now. So, yes. But before we go any further, we must do the due diligence and thank all of our wonderful, great subscribers. We love you. The final girls and guys, Christy, C-Phase, Lorena, BD, Alex, Robert, and Tyrone. The Crazy Ralphs, Bell's Fancy Creations, coming off a successful Morgan Crypt, kind of a midway, couple months before. It's like a one-day event. They were out there killing it. Crank was helping. We'll hear about that later, too. Dr. Smiley, Morgan Crypt Whore, Raymond, the whole damn enchilada. They got some cool garb out at their place now. You might want to check it out. So if you want to support them, you can. And, of course, our camp, I almost said final girls and guys again. The camp counselors, Adam, Christy, Luke, Lou, Jimmy and Rachel, Stacy Lynn, Orlando, who's over in Rome in Italy and shit, man. He's seeing the world, you know what I mean? Chuck Shit. Dave Smithson over there. Yes, Carl, Patricia, Kristen, and JJ. And, of course, if you want to join the masses and be in the Cool Kids Club, this is how you do it. DCS, deathcursesociety.com. There's a tier there for you. You get all the perks, benefits, and privileges entailed, and just see what works for you, and we would greatly appreciate it, and it helps us get to the cons around the country and shit like that. We ain't getting rich on it, that's for sure, but every little bit helps. So thank you, God damn it, thank you. And of course, thank you to C. FaZe, the man, and boy, oh boy.
Putting in the hours today, huh?
Yes, putting in the hours. Let me tell you something. I get up, 6 a.m., I'm heading out the door. I'm driving to the greenhouse. I got watering to do. The sun's coming up. The birds are just waking up and singing and everything. I'm hearing that song that the cartoons always play when the sun comes up. Ba, 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 ba. We get all that. I get a text at 4 minutes to 8 o'clock. Dudes, showtime. You coming? And I'm staring at it. And I was like, oh, this mother effer, man. No way. And then sure enough, on the very next text, oh, God, I'm 12 hours early. So FaZe, first of all, what is the setup in your bedroom? Are there is it absolutely bricked off from all light and, what's going on?
Well, it's the same amount of light now as it is in the morning because that 7 and 7 is weird. But, dude, I got so drunk last night, super drunk. I get up at 6:30. I think it's 30 minutes till showtime. I had nothing done. I still had to make all the graphics. I was scrambling. In 5 minutes until what I thought was showtime, I'm texting these guys where the fuck are you?
Yes, Colonel, what is your opinion of this whole what was your thought process when this was happening?
Well, at first he's like 4. I was like, okay, I was thinking, well, 5. Are we starting at 5 p.m. today? What the hell's going on? So I talked him through it. I was like, well, it's 7 a.m., not 7 p.m. I'm like, go back to bed.
That's when it hit me. Colonel had to be the one to tell me. I have 2 clocks. Yes. I have the clock on my computer. The fucking countdown on StreamYard could have told me, but I noticed none of that. Colonel had to be the one to tell me.
It's okay because I'm sure this has happened in some capacity to every one of us. I know I 25, 30 years ago, I got up, I looked at the clock, I thought it said 8:30. I started at 9. It was 6:30. So I got to work at 7.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I was sitting there going the fucking place is locked up, and I'm just going, what the? And I finally look at my car clock, and it says, 6:58 or something like that. And I'm so I drove to McDonald's or something and got pancakes. You know what I mean? I killed it. I wasn't going back home at that point. But point is, it's okay, FaZe. Very funny. And I said to FaZe, my text was, well, I know how we open the show tonight. So wonderful job. Above and beyond. So this is hour 14 for him, folks. So, give it up.
Getting that time and a half, man.
Yeah. God. So see FaZe, he's invaluable, folks. Fucking invaluable. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, not a train wreck at all.
Oh, it's I mean, I knew it was going to be fun, and I knew our lovely audience would appreciate your efforts, and it's just fun. It's just fun.
If we actually did have a show, it would have been interesting because I screwed up some of the graphics, and I was just gonna roll with it. It was gonna be funny.
I was sitting here going fuck, did I not read one of their Trillios or something that said we have a guest coming on it has to be at 8 in the morning? What the hell is going on here?
Dude, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, did they discuss this? I didn't catch it.
Right.
Shit,
man.
But then, like I said, 1 second later, my brain went, dude, this motherfucker thinks it's 8 o'clock at night. And then sure, his text came right at the completion of that thought. So
man.
Brilliant, dude. Wonderful.
Too good.
So yes, there's that. And Crank, again, he's not here because he was over there at the Morgan Crypt. They kind of had a little one day, Dave Sheridan, Felissa Rose there, few vendors that we're going to see in September, some of the pageant members there, just everyone, a couple of bands. It's just, what a great night, just sounded like a great time. And Craig will have all the details on it. If he gets on at the end of the show, we can pick his brain on it. But we have business to handle first.
Oh yeah. Let's say hello to some of the people in the comments.
Run it by, FaZe. Let's see who's here.
Let's see. Oh, wow, I assume it's Rick from the whole damn Michelada giving us his list 3 hours early because he has
Yes.
an interview to do.
He's actually got an interview with Adam Marcus and Deborah today. He's
Oh, okay.
right now. He's like, I'll try to get in by 9, man. I went, dude, it's Adam Marcus.
Yeah, dude.
You're going 2 hours. We'll see you tomorrow, okay? See you next week.
It's all good, brother.
All right.
Got Joshua in here.
Yeah.
BK. Ooh, Beth, after a fun weekend, she's made it into the show. Good to see you.
Beth is in the house.
Rachel, we got Grandma Faze. Corey in the YouTube. He's got a good comment here I'm going to throw up. He says, didn't realize how many gems there are from 1980. Hoping Anthropophagus gets some love.
Oh, dude. Almost. I can't speak for these guys. I will just tell you, spoiler alert. I watched it, and I'm not a huge fan of the cannibal thing, but this one kind of walks that line. But I have other ones that I like just a little bit better. They're all a lot that could be at 10. I picked something else.
I've never seen it. So
well, it's an Italian dude. It's got the gore, man. So, it's definitely 11, bro. Definitely 11.
Knew it.
You mentioned McCaber and The Other Hell, also super underrated. I did not have those either.
Macabre and The Other Hell. Yeah, I didn't heard of those.
I've heard of the first one there, but never the second one. What was that again? Put that back up.
He said The Other Hell. So I'm not really sure.
I might have seen it. I have to watch it because I just don't recognize the title. So it'd be one of those like, oh yeah, I've seen this. That's what I think.
We got Patricia in the house, and with Beth, we got Jeff. Hope you
Jeff's
guys are both doing well. Not too tired after the crazy fun weekend. Got
It
Luke.
sounds like they put Crank to work, man. Like it worked him
As they should
Yeah,
have.
as they should. That's right. So it's cool. It would have been great to pop in there and see Dr. Smiley's face when he called that shit a couple of weeks ago. Oh, he's probably coming. He's just not saying anything. And we all had to sit here and go.
Yeah, I had to hide my face. It was funny. We got Luke in the house, who I believe recently had a birthday.
Today, happy birthday, brother.
Yeah, happy birthday, Luke. Got Gina from the Bell's Fancy Creations.
That's
you guys
right.
are killing it.
Oh,
the
man.
twins are here.
The twins
The
are
twins.
here. I got to say it twice. The twins are here.
Ooh, got Mr. Grimmer, James. Man, throw us a list.
Oh, trust me,
yeah.
you've got some
Yeah.
already.
Now, you had access to them by the end of the 80s for sure. So yeah, I expect some rarities from you, Mr. Grimmer.
Got Aaron from the Android Vision as well. See if you got an interesting list for us as well.
He's right in my age group too, so I would expect he'll have the hits as well, some of the good ones.
Of course, we got Paula from the Albuquerque region as well. Silent D's in the house.
Silent D is with us. Yes.
Let's see. Oh boy. Some comments I haven't gotten to here yet, but doesn't look like anybody new unless I didn't say Adam Christopher yet.
You didn't.
Adam Christopher's in the house.
Adam Christopher is in the house.
All right.
Yep. Wow, man.
Well,
yeah. He asked you to hit me earlier and said, what are you guys critiquing on tonight? And I was like, well, talking about 1980, the year. And he was like, ooh, that'll be good. I concur. I think so too. And as a matter of fact, it's 8:17. I think we've put all the business to bed. We've sufficiently made fun of FaZe.
Yes, we have.
Time to do it.
yeah, who wants to go first? Do we run Crank's video or?
We could start with Crank's video, I guess. Just that way we can, it's like I expect Colonel and I to have very similar choices. So
I think you two do, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's just come on,
we always have similar choices, man. We have the same taste in movies.
Mhm.
every fucking time.
It'll be ranking though. That'll be different probably. So
Oh yeah.
we'll see. So we got live
I
via
gotta throw
the
us
video
down
tape.
here.
See, I should have had him do something like like he was broadcasting like Prince of Darkness or something, and we could have wrote him some lines, just some generic shit to play with, but we still got him at least.
Oh yeah. Now I had to put all his entire list into one graphic, so boom,
cover your
there it
hand
is.
up and
Oh yeah, sure. Use your hand, whatever you want to do. Here's Crank to give his list.
Hey folks, woo! Red Crank here from Death Curse Society, coming to you pre-recorded from Albuquerque, New Mexico. I was in town. I came down and surprised the gang down here from Morgan Crypt for their Slasher Bash 80s Summer Camp Edition. And man, this was a blast. I can't wait for you guys. Some of you guys I know are coming down to Morgan Crypt here in September 26th through the 28th at the Isleta Resort and Casino. Tickets available right now at morgancryptabq.com. But I'm not here to talk about that. And I'm not here to talk about Superman, which I just got out of seeing in IMAX, which was actually pretty good. I didn't go in with high expectations, and I enjoyed it. I wouldn't say it's the best, but I enjoyed it. But again, I'm not here to talk about that because I don't like to ramble on about things that don't pertain to our particular topic, especially sports.
Wait. What
Has
the
he
fuck
not
is
watched
with
the new season of Quarterbacks on Netflix? I know myself and Ziggy are.
Oh, we got Joe Burrow, we got Jared Goff. It's great, man. What do you think, Frank? Look at that face. Just look at that face.
I know. I love that you froze right there because I ended up using that.
No, we need to screen capture this.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah. You know, but I mean, like, why is he taking jabs ass, man? He's taped and he's taking fucking jabs ass.
That's bullshit.
All right, let's get on with this.
Anyway, I'm here to talk about my favorite top 10 horror films of 1980, and I'm going to keep it kind of short this time around because, well, I'm not there to debate either or any of these guys that are here on the screen with you tonight. I miss you all, and I will see you next week. But coming in at number 10 for my top 10 horror films of 1980 is the classic Terror Train. Jamie Lee Curtis. What else to say? It's a cheesy movie. It doesn't necessarily hold up over time, but it's still fun and reminds you of the era of the 1980s. Coming in at number 9, let's just ride that Jamie Lee Curtis train all the way to... Wait, never mind. Strike that. I didn't say that. But Prom Night, coming in at number 9. Another Jamie Lee Curtis classic. And they're just classics. That's all. That's why they're here on the list. Coming in at number 8, I'm going to piss Ziggy off with this one. Lucio Fulci's City of the Living Dead. I'm not as huge a fan of Fulci's films as he is.
Right. He doesn't appreciate iconic. He doesn't appreciate nightmare-inducing. He doesn't appreciate... Okay, we get it. Yeah.
I appreciate your pausing abilities, sir.
That's so good.
I was going to say a couple things about Terror Train and Prom Night, but we can wait on that too. But yes. I just looked at his face. Okay, Craig. Yes.
Like
I'm okay with your...
Dude.
At least it made his list. That shocks me right there.
It's just like Mike Flanagan's in his room, dude. I can't help it.
Oh, my God.
Oh, right now? Oh, man. Hey, somebody screen capture this and Photoshop the eggplant right there, please, with Flanagan with a nice big smile. Thank you. Moving on.
I didn't get into Italian horror at a young age like he did, but I do respect the art of Fulci, and I do like City of the Living Dead, and of course the rest of the Gates of Hell trilogy. And I still need to dive into some of his more obscure work, but not tonight. Coming in at number 7, now, you want to talk about something that came to me in my youth and is still a fun movie to watch? I saw this on TV way back in the day. I was probably 7 or 8. Alligator. Coming in at number 7. Yes, it's as cheesy as it sounds, but I do remember flushing lizards down my toilet, thinking they would come back as oversized alligators.
Let's make sure Peter doesn't get a hold of this. You know what I'm saying?
It was a thing back in the day. My mom told me about it.
Flushing alligators?
Well, yeah, lizards.
I flushed fish if they were fucking dead and stuff, but we never flushed any lizards or
that's
anything.
animal cruelty, man.
Wow.
Well, I think they're supposed to be dead. I mean, I don't know.
Well,
it beats me, but my mom told me it was a thing. Like you would win them at carnivals, and people would flush them in the toilet. And alligator was inspired by the idea that would form alligators.
It probably predated me at carnivals. I think we were already at the twisty Pepsi bottles and shit and glass mirrors by the time I was going, or goldfish. There were no alligators.
Is all I remember. That lizards? Okay.
Yeah, hey man, I would have been delighted to get a lizard.
And not necessarily. I didn't want them to wreak havoc on the town like in the movie, but I was stupid. I was dumb as a kid. I'll just leave it at that. That's enough of that. But I love that movie. Number 6, Brian De Palma's classic, Dressed to Kill. I've been a long time Brian De Palma fan, have followed his career for a long damn time. I love going back to this one because it still has those early signature De Palma shots, and yeah, it's just a fun movie and a good little mystery on top of it.
Yes, folks, Crank as Fuck did exist back in 1980.
That's a
nice little Friday the 13th Part 2 cameo in this one, if you know what I mean. Pay attention. Coming in at number 5. No one knows what that means anymore. Motel Hell. I'll admit, I missed this one when I was younger. I didn't see this when I was, 7 or 8 when this came. But I caught it recently on the advice of Zigzag and Colonel, I believe. And I really enjoyed this. I can't believe it took me so long to go back and actually finally see this movie. But fun ride, cheesy as hell, kind of creepy at parts, and just the characters are hysterical to go back and watch. Definitely an 80s movie. All right, now we're getting into the nitty gritty, and most of you have probably already figured this out. Number 4, The Changeling. Not really anything else to say about that. Great movie. Slow burn, crank as fuck, perfect for this guy.
Slow as shit.
Number 3.
Slow as shit.
I love The Changeling.
It's a fantastic ghost story, though. If you get down with it and like the root of what it is and everything, it's good. It is very good. It's just extra crank as fuck. That's all. Yeah.
One of the first John Carpenter movies that I'm pretty sure I saw this before Halloween and anything else, but The Fog. This movie stuck with me as a kid. I wasn't necessarily afraid of the fog, like fog around me growing up, but I was always looking to see if I could see anything in there. And I guess to a point I still do. But always stayed with me. The Fog, great John Carpenter movie. Overlooked by a lot of John Carpenter fans that have only seen like Halloween and The Thing, Escape from New York, stuff like that. I think this one gets overlooked a lot, and not forgotten, but just overlooked. And I'm not going to say that other word. I'm not going to say it. Coming in at number 2, I can't put this over number 1. As much as I love this movie, and as much as I love this franchise, and as much as I love the characters, Friday the 13th. I cannot put this at number 1 though, because there's one better. Friday the 13th. I grew up on Friday the 13th. It was in my blood, man. It was in my blood, and yeah. But for 1980, number 2. And for fuck's sake, you should know what my number 1 is. It's the easiest pick in the world for me. The Shining. Stanley Kubrick. I know people don't like his version because, it's nothing like the book. Yeah, shut the hell up. Stanley Kubrick is an artist, or was an artist. He might still be around. But he was an artist, and he knew how to make a damn movie. I don't necessarily like some of his films.
Did he just say Kubrick still might be around?
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay. He's not.
I was about to say I didn't think he
filmmaking
was.
techniques or directing techniques, but it was a different time back then. I'm not going to
Well-
excuse it, but it was a different time. But The Shining, my all-time favorite horror movie, so how can it not be my favorite of a particular year that it came out? 1980, The Shining tops my list. Anyway, I'm sure these guys are going to talk all kinds of shit about my list, and that's fine, but I'm not there to defend myself, which kind of sucks. I'm probably on the road somewhere between Amarillo and home right now. I hope I'm in Oklahoma. I hope I'm still not in Texas, because if I'm in Texas, ugh.
Okay, see, eating some dinner.
Update. He is in Oklahoma, so
Yeah,
he'll
stop
probably
and get a
join
bite
us.
to eat. Be home in about 2 hours.
Yeah, if we're kicking it right there, he might pop in the last 15 minutes, I think.
Yeah.
But he'll have to just like come in, rip his laptop out, and put it on.
Real quick,
All right. Let's
Cooper
get
died
wrapping up
26
here.
years ago.
Looks like he's still got about 30 seconds. So let's see what Crank wraps it up with. I'm sure it'll be something memorable.
Oh yeah.
Fuck Texas, by the way. Miss you guys. I'll see you next week. And to the Morgan Crypt gang, I just want to say congratulations to Jeff and Bethany. Jeff and Beth. I know she hates that. I'm sorry. But congratulations, you guys. You guys put together a hell of an event this weekend. It's hard to put those one-day events together and make them successful. And from what it looks like, you did. And I'm happy for you guys. I'm proud of you guys. And for the rest of the DCS, all I can say is we are behind you 100%. If you ever need anything from us, you know who to call. That's going to be it for me. I'll see you guys next week. And I hate to do it to you all, but I'm going to turn the rest of the show over to these assholes. So, thanks for watching. See you next week. Woo!
You freaking.
I got
jerk.
it. I got it.
Yep.
Okay.
I hope he gets the shits
Yeah.
wherever he's eating right now.
Main Street. All right. Hey, but his
Good list,
list
though.
is
It's not bad.
Alligator surprises
folks.
me a little
Woo!
bit. Oh, he's back.
My bad.
That does surprise me. Dress to Kill, no. That I knew, and I had to wrestle with that one for a bit to see where it was going to end up.
See, I'm not as surprised by Alligator as you are, because I've heard this guy talk about this movie for 8 years now. I'm shocked this may be at number 7,
Yeah.
but not shocked it made his list.
Dude, I went and sat and watched it again. Oh my God. It's fucking, it has moments. That's it. There's 2-minute moments that happen 40 minutes apart. You know what I mean? And you know my story with Alligator. I was so hyped to go see the theatrical run of Alligator when it came out in 1980. My theater ran it with a little double feature, this little film for its re-release called Halloween. And that was first. I didn't give a fuck about Alligator after that. I was like, this is stupid. And then watching it on Shudder, like just a couple days ago, I was like, oh, this is not good. But I understand that these lists are about putting you in a place where you were in 1980. I'm going to do the same thing. So
I just know in 1980, I could speak for FaZe on this one. We were still in a state of non-existence. So
Yeah.
Both of you. Shit,
Craig has a comment for you.
I was just very.
Hey, fuck you, man.
Fuck you, man. Oh wait, incoming from Crank right now. Here it is. Oh wait, did I erase? Oh no, there it is.
Hey, fuck you, man.
He's almost there. He probably stopped, pulled over just to see that. Now he's.
Could have voiced and texted maybe.
Yeah, but I was just coming into my. You know what I mean? I just hit the crescendo of it. You know, I had already seen Zombie, Halloween, Alien, and a few others in 80. I mean, before this. So, I mean, and this was right up to it. But This was it. This was the start of it. This was really the kickoff of the extensive deep dive. So I love it.
Well, since you love it, after we go through a couple audience
yes
lists,
Hey,
why don't
you want to go
the
next?
second one?
Yeah, let's check out some of these lists here. Let's start with the one we got 3 hours ago from the whole damn enchilada, Mr.
Yes.
Rick.
I think he just did 5, right?
Yeah.
He's got number 5 to 1, Prom Night, Friday the 13th, The Shining, The Fog, City of the Living Dead. He said 4 through 1 are pretty much interchangeable.
All A-plus films.
All A+, yep. Very good.
Good list.
And we got Luke.
Maniac. See, I understand this. I
Mhm.
understand this. Maniac has everything. Except a coherent story.
You don't need a coherent
Ah.
story.
You don't need it with that.
Maniac.
It's so dirty and gritty, you do not need a story. That makes sense there. City of the Living Dead, The Shining, Macabre, Cannibal Holocaust. There it is. I was wondering when it was going to pop its ugly head up in here. I don't know if it made Colonel's list or not. We'll see. Or Phases.
We'll see.
Because
we'll see.
It is significant, but I kind of tipped my hand earlier. I said I'm not a fan of cannibal movies. So overall, I mean, they're okay, but yeah. But yes, good list, guys. Shit.
Excellent. Want to keep reading these, or do you want to go next, Ziggy?
Have Colonel read one.
All right, Colonel, you can go ahead with Patricia's list.
All right, Patricia's list. Coming in at number 10, Terror Train, The Changeling, The Shining, Faded Black, Christmas Evil, The Fog, City of the Living Dead, Friday the 13th, Maniac, and Motel Hell. And with extra assignment or extra credit, Patricia always get her honorable mentions, Hell of the Living Dead, and New Year's Evil. I struggle with New Year's Evil, but I'll be honest, it didn't make my list.
Listen.
But it was considered heavily.
Oh, dude. And talk about Thunder Steel and Prick. Patricia. Damn. But
that was a great list, Patricia.
That's what I'm talking about. She's younger, too. She like your age kind of, Colonel?
Yeah, probably a couple years older than me.
Yeah, because she's versed, man. She's got it down, too. She's been through the whole ringer of horror, so she knows it all top to bottom. And the independence. She's got a strong hand in that, too.
You know what? I'm going to do this next list because this guy's stealing thunder from me. We got number 10 from James Grimmer. Number 10, Maniac. Night of Death. Cannibal Holocaust rears its head again. Altered States. I'm interested in that one. I've never seen it.
Yes.
Number 6, we got The Ninth Configuration. Then The Changeling. Very nice. The Fog. Inferno. Dario Argento makes an appearance in this ranking video. And number 2, City of the Living Dead, 2 Italians right next to each other. And number 1, I'm kind of surprised to see this at number 1, but Christmas Evil for Mr. Grimmer.
We could. Why does that one stand out for you? It makes it number 1.
I'm intrigued. Yeah.
What did
Explain
it?
Yourself.
What did it? I need to know.
Not that you're wrong.
No,
of
course
course
not.
not.
But there's got to be something little extra that helps him get a film like that to top a list. But he's the eccentric dude, man. He always has the obscure, crazy titles like that. So I've seen Christmas Evil. It's not awful,
We got one more list here. I'll go ahead and just keep it going from Joshua.
Yeah.
And Maniac in the number 10 spot, like all over the place here. Number 9, Alligator. 8, New Year's Evil. Then we got Terror Train, Prom Night, Motel Hell, The Shining at number 4, then The Fog, Friday the 13th, and City of the Living Dead. Those top 4.
Damn, man.
Really.
That's strong.
Really strong.
Those are the strong 4.
Is there any more?
That is it for the audience.
That is it for now, but keep them coming. 1980s list. Boy, you guys are bringing it strong. Sorry, I didn't mean to step on you there.
Oh,
No, used to it. We're all used to it.
Hey, man, it's like you can't crack the solo format like of the timing of executing these things and the little bit of delay that it takes when you hit it. So sometimes I'm all like, oh fuck, you know.
Yeah, it's all
Sometimes
good.
It mostly lands, but it's you know, sometimes. Sorry guys. So I'm up here. I'm ready to do my list and steal all the Colonel's thunder. Probably get a couple of FUs from him, but it's cool. Number 10 was one we used to get on at IT Television. It was like early cable. There was On TV. There was IT Television. They were little tiny little antennas, and you would do a switcher, and you're just like an Atari or a Pong. You do the switcher at 8 p.m., channel 20 for HBO, channel 50 for IT. And you would get these uncut, uncensored movies. That was what the whole pitch was. So IT TV, this was one of the 5 or 6 I remember seeing just countless times in this run that we had. Because they would keep them for 2 years and shit, these movies. But Humanoids from the Deep was the first one. It's a monster movie. It's a creature feature. The fish monsters want to have sex with the women. And, so when it's crazy, it's absolutely nuts. It's terrible. It's not that great, but it's just a special place because those things, the monsters actually look pretty good for a fish monster, Number 9, Jamie Lee Curtis in Prom Night, the quintessential slasher formula. You know what I mean? The revenge thing, the whole. This is, you know what I mean? This fucking movie was blueprinted 100 times from 1980 to 1995, I would say, 93, 95. But it was great. It's got a couple surprises, and then it's a pretty wide, you can see coming a mile away climax. But I mean, this is what makes her our Scream Queen. So yes, number 9, it's going to make this list. However,
real quick.
Angela
Mariano pops in and says, "That's a horny monster."
That's a horny monster. Yep. My favorite part is when there's like a scene with a dummy. The guy's making out with a gal, and he's got the talking dummy, and she's going like, "Ooh," and he's making it. He's seducing her with the dummy, and she's all going for it and getting naked, and she's all like, "No, I don't want to get splinters," and he's like, "Baby, I've been sanded."
Oh my god.
It's great.
That's how you know it's a movie. Well,
yeah.
Maybe Jeff Dunham's gotten laid for that a few times, but that's the exception to the rule.
Yep. I mean, there's some pretty good gore in it. There's a couple just where it's just blood shooting around, but there's a couple like people getting ripped up, and it's like, hey, all right, you qualify. But anyway, we're moving on again. We already got 8 is coming up here, and Grimmer stole it. You thunder, steal, and prick you. Altered States. This is a movie about sensory deprivation, and it was crazy that this existed way back then, but this guy kind of, if you haven't seen it, I don't want to spoil it because it's a crazy watch, but just kind of crosses the line between Neanderthal and this whole conscious becoming reality based on changing your brainwaves. It's fucked up, man. It's crazy, but it is a great watch. William Hurt, one of the craziest movies you've ever seen. I'm sure everybody has seen the Aha Take On Me video, the end, where he's smashing himself out of the cartoon, straight out of Altered States. That is what that is from. So, check it out if you haven't seen it.
That's fascinating.
Number 7 was one. It was like a slow movie month. There wasn't a lot of horror coming out. I went and saw this 2 weeks in a row at my local theater by itself. Wasn't even a double feature. Fade to Black. And it's light horror, man. This guy is a movie fan. He wants to break into the industry, and everyone picks on him and fucks with him. Michael Madsen is in this. He's a bully. It's like his first movie. And he actually kind of takes on the personas of like different characters like Hopalong Cassidy, the Mummy, Dracula, you can see there, and kind of goes and dispatches his enemies, the people that fuck with him. But it's a pretty cool story, man. It's really depressing and dark, and you kind of feel bad for this guy. Eric Binford is the kid's name. I'll never forget it. I just watched it recently. It holds up. He's got like an infatuation with Marilyn Monroe. There's a gal that looks just like her. Check this one out. It's got a little bit of gore, a little bit of blood, but it's not about that. This is more a reality, grounded in reality horror story. Number 6, it's been discussed already. It's so much fun. It is the epitome of a cheesy 80s film, Motel Hell. They are seasoning their meat with humans. That's why the flavor is so good. That's why Farmer Vincent products are the best, because you're eating humans. Pretty much that's it. Everybody, we already went through it. It's Crank said it best. It's got creepy moments. It has it all. It has it all. Number 5, Friday the 13th. I would love to put this higher, man, but these other 4 affected me a lot more than this one, as much as Friday the 13th did. The other ones are better. I mean, what is there to say about Friday the 13th? It's still here. It's still relevant. And it's about to be relevant again, apparently, with this Jason universe, but I don't know if it's good or not.
Well, don't forget the prequel series went into production.
Yeah, oh my God!
Crystal Lake is coming. We've got a short coming.
No, we have a commercial coming. Don't call it short.
A commercial, yeah. Trying to be nice. Anyway, Friday the 13th. We love you, guys. Figure it the fuck out, though. Appease the old fans. Number 4. Another one that I had to go and see a couple of times, just mostly because of the special effects. But then I fell in love with this style of shooting and the grit and the dirty and how depressingly horrible I felt walking out of it, and I dwelled on it for days. This fucking movie, William Lustig's Maniac. And I'm not. The remake is good, but it doesn't have the shit that this has, and it doesn't have a fully chubbed up Joe Spinell on the cover either. So I love this movie, man. This was the first time that I had seen Scanners, that head blowing, and then this shotgun blast, that was like just a couple months apart. So I mean, it was like, oh my God, I mean, all of this is crazy. But Maniac's shotgun blast, Tom Savini shooting his own head off, and then just the spurting and the pieces of veins and shit sticking out of the neck hole. The splatter on the girl that he's making out with. Mwah! I love it. It's about a guy who's lost his mind, but somehow he still gets killed by, I guess it gets a little supernatural at the end. That's if you want to go with it that way. It is what it is. What's that, Colonel?
Said spoiler alert. Granted, it's 45 fucking years old. If you haven't seen it,
there's no such thing. Yeah, just go enjoy. Go enjoy, because it's got the stalker elements. It's got the, you can actually relate to the killer. It kind of follows the killer around all the time. You know what I mean? It's not about the victims per se. Well, till the end. Go see it if you haven't seen it. Number 3, and I guess this is going to piss off Crank, but The Shining. I love The Shining. I do. I love it. When you think the definition of crank as fuck, this is the style I would steer to. Okay? It has tremendous acting in it. That's why I think this one has the life it is. It is different from the book. It is way different. But I mean, they made it something that was so disturbing, and what he did with it and the unraveling is brilliant and beautiful. And the victim, the stand-up, Wendy, Shelley Duvall, rest in peace. She's so odd looking that it just helps with this character. She just wants to do good and make everybody happy, and she's fucking, it just helps, man. She was perfect casting all the way around in this fucking movie. So The Shining is number 3 for me, because there's 2 more that ever since I've had this for a month, this list, and I've gone back and forth on these last 2 to the point where I had to go ahead my buddy Larry was up from Florida this weekend. His dad passed away, so I mean it was unannounced. So he got to hang out a little bit. So we sat down and watched these movies. He was down. He's like, "Yeah, dude, let's do it." So you know how much I love these two, both of you, and it just occurred to me why one is a little bit better. And it could change. It could always change. But for this week, for right now, and upon a fresh watch back-to-back of both films, number 2 is The Fog. Yes.
You see that signed Fog album behind you? I think you're going to need to give it to me because you don't need it.
Listen, man, I love The Fog. And it's kind of crank as fuck. It is. But when it lets go, it lets go. It doesn't never come back to stable. It's fucking crazy because the music makes it that, and then the elements of what's going on with the fog chasing them around and the lighthouse scene. It's fantastic. I mean, I love this movie 100%. 100%. And someday it could be back up on 1. I dare say I like The Fog more than I like Halloween these days. That's a truth. It's just a truth. And it's just because it's such an original thing. I love Ghost Pirates, this particular story of this. And the stealing and the lepers, and they took his fucking money. It's vengeance, man. It's The Fog. So that leaves only one other one. It's obvious. I did go to the Italians. I did go to the Fulci, and I did put City of the Living Dead at number 1. You're goddamn right I did. Nothing has ever shocked me like the gut puke scene, even though I can handle it now. It's fine. It's nothing. To me now, it's nothing. But the drill, just the handfuls of rotted flesh smashed in your face, maggots, brain squeezings, all these things made it stand out just a little bit more. The Fog has a couple of gore scenes, some stabbings, one pirate getting half of his face ripped off with worms and stuff. Very cool and effective. But it has none of what City of the Living Dead has. And it's just over the top, shocking gore. And that's why I had to put it up above on the top. I had to. At the end, it was no question. After watching them back to back, fresh, 2025 City of the Living Dead is better than The Fog for me.
I'll save my comments for after me and FaZe do our list and we bring up the master list.
Yes.
Angelo popped
we
in.
will debate a little bit, but this is good, really good list, Iggy. Really good list.
Excellent. Yes. I'm trying to find the golf clap for you, but with the
under
new...
the Soskas.
Oh, okay.
They
Thank you
changed
for
the
that.
layout.
Yeah, it's different. Angelo says, one day I will do a tribute to The Fog.
And I would love to see that. Oh
I
my
know
God.
you will. and just keep this in mind, sir. Just keep this in mind. That style. And you're working on your Fog. That's what I'm waiting. I'm patient. But yes. Motherfucking yes. There will be a Fog painting done.
Nice. Well, very nice, Ziggy. Got a couple of comments to hit here, a list, but also Grimmer followed up on our question. I would say the psychological aspects of Christmas Evil and the way it develops are what work for me. The ending is wild too. Excellent.
Accepted. Yes.
Excellent point.
Accepted.
And Damon pops in here. Good old Silent D says, no particular order. The Thing, The Fly, Prom Night, Friday the 13th, Alligator, Christine, Poltergeist, Creepshow, Hellraiser. The Thing
Okay.
didn't come out in 80, did it?
That's a whole 80s, the entire decade.
The entirety of the 80s. Oh, yeah.
We
that
just
makes
did
sense.
1980 itself for this one.
Still a
Six
solid
Creepshow
list,
also.
though.
Yeah, fuck
That
yeah.
is good,
It's a
yeah.
good list, man.
Fucking
I
my
was like,
favorites in
ooh,
there.
The Fly.
Yeah.
86. The Thing's 81 or 82.
Yeah, something like that. Hell yeah, man. Who would like to go next? Colonel, what do you think?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Yeah, like Dress to Kill, and there was another one that I had right there that I really was like, fuck. Oh, that one about the cannibal, the other Italian, and Inferno.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. Argento rubs me the wrong way. I don't know what the fuck it is. I got to figure this out.
Dude, that's the thing. I'm with you, though. I cannot get into Argento's films, man.
It's okay.
I like his vision. I like his color palette.
Dude, the color palette's fucking amazing. I just have a hard time getting into Argento. I don't know what it is.
We're gonna have to break this down, Colonel. We got to figure this out. We're gonna have to do a deep psychological dive to why Argento doesn't work for us.
Honestly, I just think it's because we're simple creatures. To be honest.
Is it just that? Well, simple, yes, but come on, man. We've tasted enough of the fucking, you know what I'm saying, the table here to have an honest opinion on anything there is to offer. I'll stand behind that. Fuck that, you know.
Yeah.
So it ain't like we're not getting it. Fuck that. I've watched all his films. I like some of them, you know, but again, it comes down to
I try to watch the big ones.
Yeah.
And I really appreciate what he did for Romero and Dawn of the Dead.
Well, yes, yes.
I
to me,
get it.
he's more famous for that than anything else for me, you know. But it's almost like saying like Fulci and Bava and all them are. It's like dumbed down or something. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't like that. I don't know, man. Argento just does it. There's always something it's off-putting. You know, I don't know what the fuck, why it's like that, but it's always been that way. You know, I like sections of his movies, but I've never gotten into one start to finish and went, that's the one. Gotta watch that again. You know,
fucking the same. Okay. Hold on, I'm trying to find my list here. I had it on my desk, but now it's gone.
Uh-oh.
Do I need to shit on Argento for more time here while we?
No.
Okay.
That was a very rare political joke I make on the air. So anyway, 1980 was a fantastic year for fucking horror, dude. I didn't realize how deep this list was, and it wasn't as easy to put together as I thought it would be. Top 5 was pretty easy, but beyond that, I really had to do some personal reflection and debating here. So coming in at number 10, Terror Train. I mean, Crank honestly summed it up perfectly in his video, and I really don't think this movie's worth a deep dive into discussing why it's my number 10. Just Jamie Lee Curtis does not stand up well.
It's cookie cutter, man.
But it's so much better than the fucking remake that just recently came out a few years ago, in my opinion, and I'll leave it at that.
Did you do a sequel to this, the New Year's Eve, or did that get hacked?
Do what?
Did the New Year's Eve one ever come out?
Fuck, I don't know, to be honest with you.
Wow. I'll look into that.
Yeah, I guess I've gotten Tubi sometime tonight. Coming in at number 9, another one I'm not going to do a deep dive into because I think that I like the second one more, but that's a discussion for another night. Number 9, Jamie Lee Curtis and Prom Night. Yes, quintessential slasher. You follow the steps. Zag and Crank summed it up the best. Again, it's going to be on everybody's list, so I'm not going to go too far into it. Coming in at number 8, probably my all-time favorite trauma movie, Mother's Day. Talk about fucked up. This movie is fucked up. Now, I'll be honest, I didn't see this movie till maybe 3 years ago or 4. I was like, what the fuck am I watching? But I couldn't take my eyes off the screen, dude.
All right, come on, Colonel, let's do it. Punk sucks.
Oh,
Disco stupid.
Disco stupid. No, it's just a very entertaining movie, and I was like, how have I gone this long without seeing it? I mean, honestly, I could probably put Motel Hell in its place or a few other movies, but man, I just really enjoyed this. And again, I'm kind of going, what the fuck did I do?
It is gritty. It's kind of low. The budget.
Very low budget, dude,
I mean,
obviously.
I mean, it's Last House on the Left. You know, if that's what they wanted to do. That's
yeah,
what they were copying.
All right. Like I said, we can hold these discussions.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
All right. Interrupting prick. I swear I'm trying to get this. Coming in at number 7.
Hey,
Talk
Kearney.
about a movie that leaves a fucking lasting impression on you. You motherfucker. You better know. Cannibal Holocaust. Dude, I actually enjoyed this movie minus the one scene. I got a soft spot for animals like most people do. Fuck
The
that.
Muffy scene.
Do what?
The muffin scene.
Stop it. But like I said, this motherfucking movie is just whoa. And we all know the story about the director and how it's still banned in certain countries. It was banned for years. Trials. It's just, dude, such a fucking impactful, crazy ass movie. I mean, so impactful and crazy. Eli Roth tried to do an exact remake of it called Green Inferno a few years ago and fell very short of the mark on making any kind of impact like Cannibal Holocaust did back then and still makes today. Coming in at number 6, probably my favorite horror movie to watch sometime between November and December 25th, Christmas Evil. James said it best, the psychology of this guy, and watch him slowly descend into fucking madness and just flip his shit. It's such a good watch, man. How do I say this without sounding weird? Like my house around Christmas time, it's decorated for Halloween essentially 11 months of the year. But man, I go out for Christmas. I'm a huge fan of the Christmas holiday. But I celebrate the commercial Christmas. I'm just not a religious person. Again, no judgment for anybody that is. So there's a lot of Santas in my house because fuck snowmen are stupid. So there's a lot of Santa Claus decorations in my house. So also it kind of makes me feel weird watching it. Like, am I almost this guy? Just, a few Newports short of a full pack. I don't know. Time will tell. If you see me on the news, you can say, hey, I used to watch that guy on YouTube.
We knew that guy. Hey, so you would take this over like Silent Night, Deadly Night or anything like that, or Black Christmas?
Yeah. I love the psychology of the film, man. I love it. The psychology is so fucked up. And the ending too, like when he ramps off in his van and just fade to black. You don't, And plus it's pretty cool watching him hack up a few people.
Yeah.
And they deserved it. I just really like it. Coming in at number 5. Love the franchise. This movie's okay. Friday the 13th. Now we'll go out and state that this is not the first Friday the 13th film I had seen in my life. By the time I got to watching them, we're up to 8 just came out. So I had the whole fucking Paramount 8 to watch growing up. And this was kind of somewhere in the middle. Again, good whodunit. Started one of my favorite horror franchise. I just don't think it's the best film in the franchise.
Shocking gore.
Very shocking gore, especially the arrow through Kevin Bacon's neck and he start twisting around. And people say the decapitation of Mrs. Voorhees. Well, I've seen better decapitations by the time I seen this, so I was impressed, but not ultraly impressed like I was in other films. But still, great ending. Sarge's mind was blown when she said, whoa! I had to pause it and I was like, look at the hairy hands. That's a man. Because I've explained it's not real. It's pretend and how they did all that. Still, some of Savini's not his best work, but really good fucking work. Coming in at number 4, The Shining. Number 4.
4? Holy
This was the movie I rewatched before I made my list. This is the only movie I rewatched. Because I'll be honest, that was only the second time I'd ever seen it. The first time, it was too slow. I just really didn't get into it. I'm like, I really don't care for it.
Okay.
15-year-old Colonel was like, whatever. 40-year-old Colonel was like, this is a pretty good fucking movie. And I really get the point. I'd want to drink too if I was stuck there for fucking months. But no, it's The Shining. What else can I say? People that love it more will go into greater depth than that. Coming in at number 3, Maniac. Like I said, this movie's so fucking gritty, so fucking dirty, just nasty. Has that 1980s New York feel to it, where it's just
God damn it! It goes into that subway, man. It's just
just fucking disgusting. But I love it, man. I fucking love this movie, and especially the shotgun blast. And Zag, I'm sure every time you listen to Machine Head, it's let freedom ring with a shotgun blast. This is what I envision. Totally different meaning, but again, some love for Machine Head too, because I fucking love Machine Head. And coming in at number 2, City of the Living Dead. Dude, Zag said it. The gore is fucking fantastic. I think the story falls a little short. Again, it's not even my favorite entry of the from Gates of Hell series. The Beyond is that we're on record. We had an episode. Go back and check out our YouTube archives if you missed that. But again, it's still a really cool fucking movie, and one I'd love to see on the big screen. Because, like I said, saw The Beyond on the big screen. I'd love to see City of the Living Dead on the big screen. Because you're right, the fucking gore is fantastic. The brain smushing, the drill, the guts coming out, puking.
Zombies are even fucking creepy, man.
Yeah, it's creepy. And the fucking music, we all know the fucking music's fucking eerie as shit, like every Fulci movie. Again, story could be a little bit better overall. So coming in at number one, which wins out because I think it's a much better story while lacking the gore, The Fog. Who doesn't love The Fog? I mean, the remake was a little bit better. I'm bullshitting. No. The remake fucking sucks. The Fog's great. I mean, come on. It's one of John Carpenter's best films. You got Tom Atkins getting some fucking strange on the regular, like he always does. Adrian Barbeau. You got returning cast members from Halloween. The music's fantastic. Again, the story's great. I watch this movie every April 21st. This is the only movie on my list I watch yearly.
21st of
You
April.
gotta watch The Fog on Fog Day. Unfortunately, or every year, but this year, because the General had a doubleheader, and we didn't get home until like 10 o'clock that night from softball. And I was like, I'm going to bed. I'm not watching The Fog. So I had to break my streak. But dude, The Fog is by far my favorite movie of 1980.
Should have just put it on Tubi or something, or Freevee, whatever that is, and had it on while you were sleeping.
No. I only do that. If I have a physical copy of the movie, I will always put in the physical copy. If I don't have it, that's when I'll stream it. I'm lazy, but I'm not that fucking lazy, Zach. I'll get up and walk 3 feet. And plus, I want to watch it with my surround sound system and everything else. Look at that beautiful fucking artwork right there.
God, that is nice.
Steelbook, baby.
Well, Colonel, that's a wonderful list you got there,
Thank
man.
you. Yeah.
Whoops.
Double claps. Go ahead. I was about to clap him before I pulled the fog thing out.
See, yeah. Plus, we finally got some variety, folks.
A little bit of variety. Some Christmas
like 3, but still.
See,
Christmas
Mother's
Eve,
Day, Tear
Mother's
Train.
Day.
Yep, Cannibal, Christmas weren't on my list. So 4.
Yeah. Like I said, I was an asshole and I snuck everybody's list when I was typing mine in since I was last week. What these other assholes got?
Ooh, yeah.
Cranks was dead set. I'll zip it. I said, well, wait till we compare. But
I said I was just the only thing that was going to change this time was either The Fog or City was going to be one, you know.
Right.
And the statement I didn't say, which I wholeheartedly believe, is City of the Living Dead is what would it be like if a nightmare was caught on film, you know? And that's why some of that stuff doesn't make sense. I let it go because in a nightmare, sometimes shit don't make sense. Sometimes the landscape changes, you know, even while you're midst in the dream. So that's why And that's the philosophy I take with the Fulci and stuff, you know. And the Beyond's kind of the same thing. A lot of people say, well, that they fixed all the mistakes they made in City and the Beyond. It's like, well, maybe, but I have the composer cut now.
Who's saying they fixed all the mistakes from City and the Beyond?
I was watching
They're two totally different fucking movies. Like,
dude, I was looking at on my Fulci.
Oh, that Fulci group.
Yeah, the Fulci group, and of course I was beating the drum for City, telling people, you know,
there were no mistakes to be fixed though.
Well, yes, I agree with you. You know, but on this new Beyond set, there's this composer's cut with Freezy's new soundtrack. I guess they shaved off about 20 minutes or 15 minutes of the.
You sure? Because that's the one I seen in the theater, and I don't remember them shaving anything off.
Really?
I'd have to watch.
It's much
I'd have
shorter.
to watch my Blu-ray again. It didn't feel shorter.
Okay,
I'll be honest with you. But then again, this theater's old. Like, it still has the old chairs, and there's no recliners, no nothing like that. My ass is falling asleep halfway through. I was like, oh, dude.
I'm gearing up to watch it, you know, and check it out. So, but I mean, I'll still, you know, I watched the Beyond closely. I really studied it, and it's great. And it's my favorite ending of all Fulci movies. That and Zombie.
Great fucking ending, dude.
Yeah, it's the best. But I appreciate that, you know, kind of just grim. You know, you thought you had it all figured out. You were winning. You were gonna win and succeed, and then you lost.
Yep. Then they turn around with the white eyes and
lost. Yep. There, and then the quote rings out again. You know, and great, but it's what leads up to it that I don't like. You know, I love the beginning of it, but they don't. You know what I mean? It just waves in and out of that Schweck shit, and you know, and I needed more of that in there to make it more cohesive.
All I know is you and I need to take a trip to Louisiana sometime, sir.
That's where it is, Louisiana.
Well, the Beyond, yeah, you got that old plantation, and especially that bridge, because I just want to cross that bridge because they say people lose their fucking minds crossing that bridge. Like, they actually have cops there to fucking chill you out. Because it's like 20-something miles just across the fucking water, dude. There's nothing.
Wow.
It's a walking bridge?
No, it's a driving bridge. Like, I hopefully have a spot where you can turn around because I don't want to go 20 miles across it.
Dude, that's, yeah.
I can't swim. I'd freak the fuck out after 3, but it'd be cool to see for a little bit.
I would do it to go see that location, though. I almost said something I'm not supposed to. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Let's get off the Beyond.
Well, perhaps I should
yes, it's
take
time
over
for
here.
days. Or anybody else got a list up there?
No, people are being rather quiet in at least list-wise. No, they're talking to each other.
I mean, you know,
the twins
you don't
want
have to do 10. Just give us a couple of your favorites from the 80s is fine, too.
Yeah, just a couple favorites. The twins want you to say hi to Sarge for them, Colonel.
I thought, and I most definitely will. Probably be tomorrow.
All right.
The Sarge, too.
All right, get myself up here, my ugly mug.
Oh, my
It's
God.
time for my list.
He looks more pale than usual, man. He's been awake for like 25 hours.
I don't know.
Hard at work, man.
Oh, shit. My light got screwed up. That's why. It's pointed like it's off center. I don't want to go fix it right now. It's fine.
His view is skewed.
But anyway, number 10. It's been on all of our lists,
Yeah.
but very high on our lists. Jamie Lee Curtis. I'm not as big of a fan of hers as all you are, but Prom Night. It's a good one though, man. It's fun. I can't really say anything that you guys didn't about this.
It's
It's a decent.
A, B, C, D.
Jamie Lee Curtis when she was decent, and yeah. Coming in at number 9, I just watched this Saturday night. Actually, I saw it on Crank's list, and I was curious, and I asked my mom about it, and she raved about it. She's like, "Dude, this is a great movie. Check it out." It's Alligator. I liked it, man.
I mean, the wedding scene is cool. The pushing that kid in the pool that's the shit that nightmares are weaved on. You know what I mean?
Man.
We were all like, That was a real fear, dude. Like sharks and alligators in your pool, and the lights off if it's an in-ground pool. Holy fuck, dude! It was real. The fear was real, man.
I wouldn't want to fuck with no alligators, that's for sure.
But what fucked it up for me? Yeah, again, Halloween. I saw it before, so it made me go, "This is dumb." I saw a bad movie next to a masterpiece. You know what I mean?
Coming in at number 8. This feels a little high, but looking at everything else, I wouldn't really put it higher. But it's gonna be Motel Hell. It's a good one, man. This is just proof of how good 1980 is. If Motel Hell is number 8, because this is a great fucking movie, man.
John Ratzenberger.
Yes, I'm just gonna keep it moving on here. Number 7. What do I have? Oh yes, number 7. I thought I was gonna be the only one to mention this, but Grimmer kind of took it from me. The first Italian entry on my list, Dario Argento's Inferno. I like it, man. I like Dario Argento. You guys are lame, but whatever. No, I get it. I totally get it. It's a different style.
Yeah,
we're dumb.
We're not artsy.
I do like Fulci more, I think.
What?
I'm not sure yet, but
Are you saying we're dumb? We don't get it. We don't understand. We don't comprehend.
None of you had it on your
Where's
list.
the what in between there? What are you doing, man?
I was just impressed. I was the only one to represent for Argento, but here we go. Good old Dario. Love you, man.
Thank you for Dawn of the Dead.
Coming in at number 6, another great entry. You guys had it much higher on your lists, but I just can't justify putting it higher in mine. It's going to be Maniac, number 6. Excellent.
What don't you like about it?
It's not that I don't like about it. It's
you like
more the other
better.
5. I just like more. This is another great one. You know, it's crazy. It makes you feel a little dirty afterwards, but that's okay. This does for me.
It's the good kind of dirty.
Yeah, it is. I have to agree with that.
Still need a shower though.
You guys are not going to agree with this though. Number 5, Crank had it high on this list. So did Grimmer. The Changeling. I love this movie, man. You guys say it's crank as fuck, and I guess it is. I can agree with that.
When I say that, I mean it's a slow burn.
It's a slow burn.
It's fucking slow being the key word. It's a slow.
Pretty slow. I'll give you that. Oh man, a lot of comments coming in right now too. I'm gonna have to catch up on those later.
What did I say now?
Now we're on to the big 4. The big 4. And I'm glad that all of us had like different ordering for these. It wasn't just all the same. That would have been boring. My number 4 is going to be City of the Living Dead. The finest of Argento. Oh, come on. Of course, he takes off his earbuds right when I say it is the finest of Fulci, not Argento.
No,
not bad.
You do not ever sully the name of City of the Living Dead with the name Argento again.
Oh, hush. They're both great. But no, number 4. It's wonderful, man. It is my favorite of the Gates of Hell trilogy. The Beyond is a close second, though. Like, it's not, as spread out as you would think it would be. But I love all 3 of them.
Dude, fucking Zombie I like better than Beyond, man.
Yeah?
What?
That's fair.
Yes.
Oh,
I don't know if I can agree with that.
Dude,
you're saying there should be a dick right now.
That story is solid.
Yeah, it's probably the only few movies that actually does have a solid story.
It's the ugly cousin to the Gates of Hell trilogy. It's actually related almost. You can make it work if you really try.
I can see that. But number 3, it's a classic. Everyone knows it. Everyone loves it. It's Friday the 13th. I'm surprised you guys had it at 5, but I understand seeing your other entries. But man, it does feel strange putting this at number 3. But
listen,
there's no reason. Like, there's no way I couldn't.
Listen, I think being exposed to the entire franchise, it's gonna dilute it a little bit. You know what I mean? When we look back at it, so yes, it's great and I love it. But I mean, those other 4 in front of it, a little more impact in my life.
Sure.
Yeah, 'cause I'll be honest. If I have to pick a Friday 13th movie to watch, the first one's probably about fourth, fifth on my list. I think
Interesting.
2, 4, 5, 6. I like way better. Like that's literally, it'd be right there in the fucking middle.
I like 2 and 4 more, but I think the original would be number 3. I'm not sure though. I can't come up with a ranking right now.
See,
but I love the original.
all of them don't get into the DVD player all that much, but the original does. It does have a regular rotation with 4 and 2 and 6. It does, and 5. It does. Around here, it does.
Okay. And number 2, it's a favorite amongst here, but it's only hit one number 1 spot. I cannot believe it wasn't number 1 on Ziggy's, but he justified it. He explained it. It's The Fog. I love this one, man. And yeah, it was easy to put this above Friday the 13th for me. Easy. It's such a creepy, it's just, I don't even know how to put it. It's good. It really sucks you in.
It was so misunderstood when it came out. It made no fucking money, dude. None.
Man, that's really too bad, too. It deserved a lot more than that.
I mean, by now, I would think, like, well, fuck all of his fucking movies, aside from Halloween. They catch fire, I mean, after a while.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. And by process of elimination, you can already tell what my number 1's going to be. It's The Shining. I love this movie. I love Stanley Kubrick. I love the book too. Yes, they're both very different, but they're both wonderful in their own way. You know, I love them both. This was not even a contest. This was going to be number 1 no matter what on this list. This was the easiest spot to pick by far. Was The Shining. Craig and I agree on that big time on this being a great movie.
What do you think of Dr. Sleep, like taking the book's ending and kind of executing it that way?
I mean,
except he obviously doesn't die in there, but
right. I don't care about, the nuances there. I loved Dr. Sleep.
Yeah.
Loved it.
I found it to be a loving tribute, I thought, when they did that. I was like, that ought to shut up those Kubrick haters.
Sure. But yeah, man, that's the list.
FaZe has got Prom Night, Alligator, Motel Hell, Inferno, Maniac, The Changeling, City of the Living Dead, Friday the 13th, The Fog, and The Shining.
Thanks for the little rundown there.
Yeah, there's no wrong list. I could hand any one of these lists off to someone, and they would be like, "Yeah, man, that was fucking a nice watch. Got them all in, and you're gonna be fine with either any of those 4 lists. Any of the 6 or 7 we read were great. So,
all right, let's look at some of these comments here.
Yes, and then we can stat up.
Man. Let's see. You started one here. Angelo says. Inferno, Argento, of course. Anthro, I can't pronounce that. You guys know how to say that one? Anthropophagus.
My brain's mush right now, too. I'm not even going to try.
Anthropophagus. Anthropophagus.
Okay. Cannibal Holocaust, of course. The Shining, City of the Living Dead, and he says Alligator is funny. That's a great list, Angelo.
Of course, he's got Inferno on there. Like he's a little more forgiving to Argento and stuff, but we have discussed it, and he's Fulci, man. Yeah. And I think he would probably go Bava over Argento if he had to, but it's okay, man. We like what we like, and it's good. I mean, Fulci touched the back of my black soul, and for that, I'll always hail him as the best.
Let's see. Corey threw up a list here, not in any order, but he says Friday the 13th, Inferno making another appearance, Cannibal Holocaust, Anthropophagus, City of the Living Dead, Maniac, Cruising.
Wow, there it is.
Yeah. The Fog and Shining. in no particular order, but I'll just say Shining's number one for you because
Brilliant.
Oh, Faze, come on now. No.
I'm kidding.
I know, I'm just fucking with you.
Oh, let's see.
Yeah.
Two great lists, by the way.
Yes, excellent. I think I got through all of them there. Of course, the twins. Whoops, the twins. Like my number one. And yes, we will give Anthropophagus some love, Angelo.
It's for the gore, yes. You know, I mean, but I like the fact that it's a cannibal film too. That's gonna knock it down a couple of points for me every time. That's just not my thing.
So what's your hatred for cannibal films? Whether
I don't know.
It's not my thing. Like
I you know what? I think kind of creep me out, man, because I can't. I kind of put myself in a spot.
Yeah, sorry to hit you with that while you're talking.
Yeah, it's brilliant. I put myself in being a victim of a cannibal attack, dude. And that I don't like it. I don't like it. So that's it. You know, I wouldn't like that. I normally, that's kind of thing that makes you go, well, I want to watch it. It disturbs me, turns me off. You know, it just does. If you notice, I have not really been a huge cannibal, banner waver for any of it.
Sure.
Such a gore horror though, like I am. That's why I'm shocked. Like, really?
The supernatural has it's a great power when it comes to those kind of things,
I get it. I'm just
Yes. Oh, I've seen them all though. They're not my go-tos, I recognize the gore for sure, and aside from some cruel animal killings, but
when I said that part's bullshit.
I know. That's why I kind of said it under my.
My mom has a special edit of the movie that cuts that part out, I guess.
Yes. That's hilarious.
Maybe I'll check it out.
I mean, you could get by it and stuff. All right, well, let's see what we got here. Obviously, The Shining is 3, 4, 1, and 1. So I think by default, well, The Fog is 1,
Fog is
2,
really
2,
good.
and 3. So The Fog or The Shining are going to top this list.
Probably The Fog, honestly.
I'm so glad that my fucking ranking of The Shining fucked it.
You fucked it, Colonel.
It out number one.
It did, honestly.
1 point. But I'm fine with that. I'm happy to have the consensus list. The Fog number 1. I'm delighted. Yes.
I love that placeholder picture that I grabbed of Crank.
I can't look at it. It's too funny.
The DCS Sports?
See, I'm just used to getting that look at least 4 times a fucking Monday.
I know.
Yeah.
Maniac.
Then Phase with the Maniac at 6.
Pretty high, yeah.
No Maniac.
None on Crane.
I've got no Terror Train. Prom Night is going to be on all 4 lists. So, nope. Friday the 13th will be 3. Yes.
So The Fog, The Shining, Friday the 13th. Oh shit!
It's going to be, God, I don't want to say Prom Night, or it's probably Motel Hell. Colonel don't have.
I don't know.
Nope.
Because let's see, Fog, City of the Living Dead. I think would be above Motel Hell, or they're definitely above Prom Night.
Well, they're on all 4 lists, so yeah. So City of the Living Dead at 4, I can live with that.
Number 5, probably what?
Is that already Prom Night, or are we going to go with Maniac there?
Probably Maniac. I mean, I don't know. Even though Craig didn't have it.
What's what I mean? Prom Night's got all 4, but they're all at like 10 or
right. Like
it's eliminated.
A little too interchanged from that point.
Yeah. After that, it's whatever. Put in what you like.
Yeah.
1980, man. Strong fucking year for horror movies. Right, Craig?
Yep, exactly. Like I said, I'm just a little disappointed not to see Christmas Evil on anybody else's list. Like Hannibal Holocaust, didn't expect it. Definitely didn't expect Mother's Day to be on anybody's list.
I have Mother's Day. I own it, man. But Christmas Evil, maybe I got to give that one another watch just to see.
I think you should, man, because I mean, it's right. I put it right up there, at least psychology-wise, with the Maniac. Well, not as disturbing. Maniac, Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer. It's just a good psychological fucking film, man.
Isn't that the give me the money, fucker?
Yeah, I think so. It's just, I don't know.
No, I've seen it.
I wish Mama Faze was here because I think she'd back me up a little bit on this one.
I don't know what's going on, but she was gonna have a big list for us tonight.
A big list?
She said she was gonna go way over 10.
Well,
this is one of the few times. Usually, like I see top 10 anymore. I'm like, God damn, we gotta do 10. That's 40 movies. There's 4 of us. Why did we change from 5 to 10? This I can't say. I mean, this I could have easily done a 15.
Yeah,
Sure.
Like easily.
I mean, you start looking at that master list. It's like shit. And again, I did the same thing. I was like, well, I got to go watch that just to see if I can shoehorn this in somewhere. And then a lot of them didn't do it any favors. Probably got it eliminated, guaranteed, outside of City in the Fog.
Dude, I'm willing to bet if I rewatched Terror Train before making my list, it wouldn't even be on here. It was literally like, okay, I need to watch Terror Train, Motel Hell, New Year's Evil. I'm like, I don't have time. Like, I literally did not have time.
Terror Train is once again the whodunit. It's like, oh, come on, man. Please.
See, Joseph Scott popped in here a little late. He says definitely The Fog and The Shining from 1980, as well as the original Friday the 13th. But I would just say my favorite was The Fog.
It's beautiful. I mean,
very nice.
And he's been to the fucking lighthouse. I haven't.
That's true.
We've been to the church. That was it.
Still better than some people.
Yeah. Well, it's just weird when you're in a full sidewalk, completely cemented neighborhood, and then you turn a corner on another cemented sidewalked neighborhood, and there it is. It's not a dirt road, trees, nothing. It's right there, So it was pretty cool to see that. But I don't know. I'd love to see that lighthouse someday, man. But we were in Pasadena. I guess it was 4 hours away from there or something down the coast.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So Joseph was like, "You got time? Let's go, man."
Got a question from Mr. Angelo Mariano. He asks, does anyone know The Erotic Night of the Living Dead by Joe D'Amato?
I'm looking at you, Ziggy, because I sure as fuck don't.
I got a story for this movie, Angelo.
Uh-oh. Tell it.
We called into a video store pretending to be adults and rented that because we knew it wasn't a real porno or anything, but it kind of was. But got some other ones, some real adult films too. And dude's mom came down when we were just starting that movie and flipped the fuck out when she saw the title. And
oh my God,
that was the end of the movie session, man. It was over. So at that, we never got to see it at that time, not till years and years and years later, So, but just funny and embarrassing moment in the little Zigzag's life.
That's funny.
That is pretty funny.
That's one of those things that couldn't do that in my day. Just pretend to be over 18. They made that a lot harder when I was a kid, especially as a teenager.
Oh no, you'd call in and reserve the stuff. Just tell the clerk it'd be some clown there on the phone, and then they'd pull them and put a rubber band around them, and you come in and say, "Hey, I'm picking up movies for Dave."
Oh my God.
Dude, no, Faze, dude, it was easy. I remember when my mom still smoked, she'd send me to the store with a note to get her cigarettes and the money. I was, here you go, and walk right out.
Please sell him a pack of cigarettes and a half a fifth of, but yeah.
Here's Marina coming in. She mentions, I know that one, Angelo. That man is a trip.
That man is a trip.
She did mention to me that her number one is Maniac.
Maniac? I love it, man. Maniac is. Plus, at the when that's a good beheading in a way at the end of it. It's pretty wild looking. It's nice and saucy, as he would say, Angelo.
Yeah, Maniac's awesome. We gotta try to stretch this out a little bit, fellas.
Right. I mean, we do have to talk about next week's show, which, I mean, we want to just knock that out now.
Yeah, we can do that. I was hoping Craig was going to pop in and kind of recap the.
Well, before we talk about next week's show, what do you guys think about the new box set coming out for little Tom Savini's little film called Night of the Living Dead? I'm excited. I think about buying it, man.
Is that a misprint? Did you see the runtime?
No, it's legit. It's the movie he wanted to bring out. You're getting the black and white shit. You're getting the color. Like it's what Tom Savini wanted.
2 hours and 57 minutes.
Damn,
that's a lot. I mean, I'm excited as fuck for that, but there he is.
Oh, no way.
Perfect time.
He's driving. He's gonna crash.
Oh my god.
All right, let's bring him in before. Oh god, the car's flipping over.
You got a bug hanging.
Woo! What up, guys?
What up?
What up, man?
Can you hear me?
Barely.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, I'm driving through Oklahoma City. So, just wanted to pop in and say, fuck y'all for the Shining.
Hey, I put it at number 1.
Shining sucks.
It was my number 1.
I know, I said except for Phase. That's what I said, except for Phase.
I didn't hear it.
Listen, it comes in ranked in the overall consensus. It's number 2 behind The Fog.
All right. I can live with that.
Yes, me too, actually. I put it at 3.
What's up, guys?
Another
What else we talking about tonight?
We were just getting into. What were we about to say?
Oh no, we're getting into Tom Savini's release of Night of the Living Dead, the ultimate version that he wanted to put out all those years ago.
Yeah, Steel Book.
Yep, I'll definitely be grabbing that when it goes on sale.
The pre-sale is up on Amazon. The pre-sale's up on Amazon right now for $40. But dude, it's got a runtime of 2 hours and 57 minutes. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's gonna be nuts, dude. What's the original runtime? Like 140?
90 minutes or something like that. Yeah.
90? Damn. Yeah, that's crazy. Almost doubling the size, doubling the time.
On the other shelf. I don't have that one next to me.
Even the twins say, it appears we've given the Colonel too many passes on his opinion of The Shining.
No, I know they have. I know I'm on thin ice with twins right now.
You gotta see those Grady sisters, man. That'll change your mind.
Right.
But that's we're just. I think we're all gonna pick that one up. That Night of the Living Dead. Now he said they didn't shoot the ending they wanted to shoot, but he described it, and it's in that fucking book we have.
Right.
The version you didn't see.
Right.
Where she shoots into the mirror, and the mirror shatters, and it still hits Cooper behind the mirror.
Yeah.
Behind it, but she sees herself in the shattered glass, like the shot, where the bullet hits.
Yeah.
It sounded heavy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I'll definitely be picking that up.
So how was the weekend, Crank? You survived?
It was excellent. Before I get into that, though, I want to say happy birthday to Luke, if you're still watching. I don't know if you guys mentioned it earlier or not.
We did.
We did.
Kind of in and out at dinner. And, Colonel, to answer your curse that you tried to give me, I was eating at Golden Corral.
Oh, dude,
Oh yeah. I'm racing to get to my home toilet right now.
Oh no! Damn, man.
Worked.
I got the pucker going on.
That's
He's
gross.
got a poop cuss.
Boy, this is gonna be a abrupt cutout.
Yeah, there may be a moment where I'm just like, I gotta go back.
Yeah, it's gonna be like Crank will be going like, okay, I just pulled up to the house and I gotta.
We're just gonna get a
Still
loud
have that.
explosion like the fucking blue ink at the bank, but it'll be brown. No,
Oh my
but you
God.
say you had a good
Oh,
weekend.
jeez. No, the weekend was great, man. I tell you what, yeah. You know those one day events can be kind of sketchy sometimes. You know what I mean? This one was solid, man. Kudos to Beth and Jeff, and all the crew over there, Craig and Dr. Smiley and Aaron and everybody else. They pulled it together, man. And the venue is pretty cool, man. Hopefully, we get to do our live show there after the September show.
Yeah.
I think that'll be a lot of fun.
I had an idea for that too, but we can discuss that off the air.
Now, Felissa and Dave were great. Pretty sure they had a good time.
Nice.
All the vendors were pretty cool. The weird, I know I posted it, but I hated that I won the first raffle of the night. I was like, come on, give it to a real guest, like, but it was cool. It was a cool track. So I posted the link on our social media if anybody wants to pick one up.
You paid for the ticket, man. It's legit.
I paid for the ticket, yeah. But, I wanted. There were a lot of people there that had not been to the con, which kind of surprised me. So I don't know if they're just now hearing about Morgan Crypt or what the situation was with that, but there were a bunch, man. I was shocked.
Maybe we do need to make a commercial for them.
Pull that off.
Yeah.
I like this comment from Jimmy Varnell. I feel like I'm watching Crank playing the lead on a Tarantino film with this stylish canted angle.
It's where the camera holder or the phone holder is, man. I don't have one of those. I've tried so many that mount on the dash, but they all fall off in like a week.
Hey, Craig.
It's hot down there.
Yo.
You know what they call a quarter pounder in Amsterdam?
Shit, man, what do they call it?
A Royale with cheese.
A Royale with cheese. What do they call a Big Mac?
I think they call a Big Mac a Big Mac. All right.
All right,
That's
that's enough.
the Royale. That's all I wanted was the Royale.
That's for you,
And
JJ. Yeah, and cut.
Rick pops in here.
There he is.
Says, man, guys, I'm kind of bummed I missed the show, but this Adam Marcus interview I just finished with him and his lovely wife was so good. He's always the best, isn't he?
The whole
Nice.
damn. I bet you said maybe 2 sentences the entire show.
That's how it goes,
I
man.
love Adam though, man. It doesn't matter because he's going to tell you something that's so fascinatingly interesting. So whatever it is, it's a story, or whatever, and he's got it. And can't wait to hear it, bro. When does it air?
Yeah, definitely. When's that air? I want to catch that.
Yeah.
Adam is one of those that deserves everything he's got and probably a little bit more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of people think every celebrity, if you see somebody on a TV show for like 5 minutes, that they're just rich and famous. No.
Mm-hmm.
Those jack-offs are working for like $160 a day, maybe. A lot of them,
Yeah, he's a regular dude.
And he's just down to earth as shit.
It says next month for Texas Chainsaw Month.
Oh, right. It's all about
nice.
Texas 3, right? Cool.
That's good timing, man.
Yeah, great timing.
Fuck yeah, man. Adam fucking Marcus.
He's the best.
Oh man!
All right, so I have to ask, how scary was it seeing Smiley in those shorts? Because from a distance, I was pretty scared. Didn't look very professional.
Yes, Dr. Smiley.
Woof. Dude, honestly, you should have seen it. Like, there was a point where, once the drag show started, they were like, "All right, this is no longer really a family show." So Smiley had these blue balls that hung out one leg of the shorts. That was great.
Damn.
And Jeff said he wanted to put a rolled up sock in his shorts, but Bethany wouldn't let him because it was a family show.
Oh my god.
I was like, just get a smaller sock.
Folks, do you see what madness awaits September 26th through the 28th at Atlanta Casino this September?
Oh man, yeah, we did a walkthrough of the venue too, and it's there's a couple of little minor changes from last year, but
Okay.
I think it's gonna be good.
Cool.
I'm excited. Plus,
I found out we're not doing the VIP party in the Onion where the pool is, mostly because they didn't want to see Bill in a Speedo again.
well, what's that, Bill?
Exactly.
Yes.
No, man, everybody was so cool. We all got together for dinner on the Friday night. I kind of, like I said, I surprised most everybody there by showing up. Because I only told Jeff and Beth. And
it didn't look like they told anybody.
yeah, everyone else freaked out when I, pop up in Albuquerque. So we all went to dinner on Friday at Buca de Beppo and ate way too much food, laughed far more than probably everybody else in that restaurant combined. It was a great time. I know everyone else was looking at us getting pissed off, like, would these people shut the fuck up? No, we won't. No,
Nope.
we're having a good time. Sorry you're not, you lazy fucks.
That's right. We are family.
That's right. It was great.
That's right.
Grizzly and Paula were there. The twins were there. Bill and Gina were there with Mara. Jeff and Beth. Craig was there. It was and Bill quit his job just to show up for dinner.
What?
Literally, he quit his job to show up for dinner.
No way.
He has another job he started today, but
Oh, okay.
Damn, that's crazy.
He was supposed to work the last shift on Friday of his old job until like 3 a.m. He was so pissed off I didn't tell him that I was there.
Oh my god.
He called in and was like, "What are they going to do? Fire me?"
Wow. That's awesome, Bill.
Yeah.
Had to be.
No, it was great, man. Have you guys talked about Superman at all? Do you want to?
No, I wanted to, but we didn't really get a chance. Zach's like, we're not talking about that movie.
What?
No,
We could do
wait, no, that was Crank said we're not talking about that movie.
Oh.
Sorry. I pulled a Crank and got my names mixed up. No, I would like to talk about it because this movie's getting a lot of hate, and I enjoyed it.
It seems very polarizing like that. People love it or hate it.
Yeah.
I didn't see it yet.
I didn't really see a whole lot of overt political messaging like a lot of people were saying.
Neither
I
did
can understand. Go ahead.
I just saw a Superman movie. Like I was watching. I'm like, where's this at?
Well, people will find a political message in anything if they want to. So
People just want to hurt Mitch. Everything's woke. I don't know.
Now I can understand why people like Joseph may not have liked it, because he's read probably every comic book that's ever come out or close to. So I can get that, but as a non-comic book nerd, I enjoyed it. Does it top the original? Fuck no.
No.
Fuck no.
Does it top Superman 2? Fuck no.
But it's next after that.
To me, it's next after Superman and Superman 2. I put it number 3. Granted, I'm not a big Superman fan. I'm not a big comic book reader, but I enjoyed the movie.
I gotta watch Superman Returns again because I remember actually liking that one.
Now,
I don't
know
remember
about
Man
you.
of Steel at all.
No, I don't know about you, Crank, but I'm sure Whole Damage Pod, or buddies at Whole Damage Enchilada Pod. I pulled that Leonardo DiCaprio meme when they showed the Union Terminal. I was like, oh, there it is. Slash the Hall of Justice. I love the fact they didn't change anything. Like, literally, it still says 2 trains on the fucking wall and everything. I was like, holy fuck. They didn't cover anything up.
Well, dude, because it's under construction. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it that it's under construction.
Well,
even Zoe's like, I've been there on my field trip. I'm sorry,
I'll see it. I want to see it. I typically like. What? Main Street?
Government name.
Oh, government
Oh,
name?
no,
Yeah.
I messed up.
Yeah, delay.
Government.
It's all right.
Yeah,
though.
there's a big delay. Sorry, guys.
Yes, I plan on seeing Superman.
I'm probably about to lose connection also, so I'm about to get off on a side road, basically. So,
all right.
I do love y'all. See all you Albuquerque freaks in September, and I'll join you guys next week with whatever the hell we're talking about.
Oh, God. Do you want to know now?
I know what we're talking about. I don't want to.
I know what you did next
Last summer.
Man.
Oh, yeah.
You fuckers.
Yeah. God damn it. This fucking thing.
It's not It's not Blumhouse.
It's still going to suck. We all know it is.
Yeah, it is.
We want it to suck so these fine folks don't have to, but fuck.
Yeah, we take the hits for the crowd.
That's going to be the one where I'm like, I'm glad I only paid 53 cents for it.
Oh, my God, right?
I just have a feeling. I hope I'm wrong, but man.
I know I paid $3 for the one last week, and my VIP seat was $3.
That's press. That's nice. I wish I had VIP seats.
Oh, it was broken.
Really? Well, still, VIP. That's nice. Like,
yeah, because there's no moron sitting right next to you on their phone. If they are, you can't see them.
well, they got like dividers up or something.
Yeah, there's like it's a little cubby. You got a table and everything.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
You can pull Paul Rubens, and they wouldn't be able to tell, huh?
Yeah, the people behind you might be able to go.
Ah, okay.
Rick,
Sorry,
I got
Frank
you,
looks like
buddy.
he's off-roading it right now. I'm just watching him go.
Yeah, it's a bumpy exit.
Rick just asked if I could get the Spotify up early, and
Oh, he didn't
Got
get to listen to none of it. It's a riveting discussion, my friend. Starting with Phase's Extra Long Day.
Oh boy,
yeah.
I missed that.
Yes, I'm gonna.
Yeah, he messaged myself and Zag at what 7 a.m. or no
Well,
8 a.m. our
4
time.
minutes to 8 for me.
Yeah,
6.
like where you guys at?
Where the fuck you at? It's showtime.
I woke up at 6:30 thinking it was 30 minutes to showtime. I drank a lot last night, man.
It wasn't
Oh.
showtime.
Like I said, we've all been there. I remember one time I woke up at like 2:30 in the morning and thought I was going to be late for work. Got up, brushed my teeth, got dressed, and I realized it was 2:30 in the fucking morning. I was like, man, that's like 2 hours, so I got to go. So it happens to the best of us.
And I told the story of driving. I looked at my clock. I thought it said 8:30. I started at 9, so I drove to work, and it was 6:30. I was there at 6:58 at my fucking job, and it was 2 hours before they're even going to be there. Yeah, that was fucking 30 years ago.
The screw ups that we are. Yay!
That's what I mean. I bet there was probably a bunch of stories of shit like that happening. Everybody has experienced something where they are like, "Oh fuck, I'm late."
Oh yeah, I've driven to work thinking I was late, and I wasn't even scheduled that day. Just shit like that, you know.
Dude, I used to wake up in a perpetual, feeling like that. Back when I actually drank all the time.
Fuck, man. Well, it was a damn good list.
Yeah, all three of you guys. All three of you guys had good lists, and all the ones I saw from the viewers were good too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
just nothing but solid lists all around tonight.
Hey, Craig, have you ever heard of a movie called The Other Hell?
No. Is that
Fucking
one
Grimmer, man. Fucking Grimmer.
Oh, of course, yeah.
So I'm gonna watch that one.
That and I got to find that one that Angelo was talking about.
The
That no
Exotic
one-
Night of the Living Dead?
No, the one that no one can pronounce.
The Anthropologist, whatever the hell it was.
Yeah, something like that.
I know which one it is. You've seen the fucking cover everywhere. It's the guy, like, he's got the flesh. He's going, "Arr."
I can't really look at what you're
Yeah,
doing.
don't look at what I'm doing. Look at the road. And don't poop.
32 minutes away from my toilet.
Oh, God,
Nice.
I thought he was closer.
That's a fucking man.
I'm sorry, I said the P word.
Oh, no, it's not like urgent.
Turtling.
No, not turtling yet.
Wow.
Dude, it's funny. I had a breakfast sandwich from McDonald's as I was leaving in Albuquerque. I didn't even make it 20 minutes out of town.
Oh my God.
I had to pull and just explode on some poor gas station's toilet.
All right. Once we start talking about shit this much, I think we need to wrap it up.
Find it.
Hey, everybody poops, Face.
That's right.
know,
Did
but
you not read the
everybody
book?
needs to talk about poop on podcasts.
Why not?
That's one of the best feelings in the world, though, man. When you really got to go, you let it just refreshing. When you let it all
Oh, now you're just fucking with him.
yeah, always.
At least you
Oh,
didn't
man.
have a bran muffin and a cup of coffee.
Oh my God. Well, folks, on that note, I'll go ahead and thank the members this time. It's been a while. Thank you so much to our final girls and guys. Got Christy, C-Phase, Lorena, BD Mags, Alex, Robert, and Tyrone. Got a Crazy Ralph, Bell's Fancy Creations, Dr. Smiley, Golden Crypt Horror. Congratulations on a great weekend. Raymond and the whole damn enchilada pod. Congratulations on a great interview.
Adam Marcus on the pod with Deb.
Hell yeah. And our camp counselors, Adam, Christy, Luke, Lou, Jimmy and Rachel, Stacy Lynn, Orlando,
Chuck shit.
Chuck shit, Dave, Carl, Patricia, Kristen, and JJ.
You actually heard the delay in real time there.
And folks, if you want to become a member like these lovely people here, all you got to do is go to deathcrusader.com, hit that membership tab, pick a tier that fits you, support us, help us out. We'll love you for it. And of course, I did all the graphics, so I'll throw this up here.
There was no errors. You did
This
good.
one was-
You did good.
These top tens are a lot of work.
Special thanks to associate producer FaZe, baby.
Woo!
I have no
Folks, that's
control
true.
over the show either, so I can't phase him.
Yeah, I know.
That's true.
I mean,
These guys still could, but
Well, we could. I mean, I think it's nice that Crank's out of the way without that kind of control. FaZe can fucking relax for once, right?
I was reading the comments when you did that. I noticed it in the corner of my eye. There you go.
God
I
damn
got
it.
the sneaky one. He didn't
Oh,
expect
man.
that. No.
Colonel, I'd give you a high five if we were there, man.
That was good.
Tag team, man.
Oh my god.
No, and I'm glad you guys got the assignment with my video where I gave you that look, and then cut it. You guys cut it off or paused it and was like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! What the fuck is she talking?"
Oh, I cut it out. I used it for the comparison graphics, so you have to go back and see that.
I did. I saw it right before I came in.
Oh, shit. That was funny. Then I couldn't look at your face where it was stuck because it was a perfect.
The perfect look?
Yep.
Yes, Colonel, you do get that look 4 or 5 times a Monday.
Oh, man.
It was beautiful. Yeah, so we got I Know What You Did last decade.
It's been more than a decade, sadly.
Yeah, no kidding.
I know what you did last quarter century ago.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna. I'll do what I do. I'm gonna put the bar on the ground, and hopefully I trip over it because it was good. But right now, I'm looking forward to the popcorn. That's about it.
Speaking of popcorn, man, I can't eat that stuff on an empty stomach. Whatever that fake butter is.
Oh, dude.
Fucking with FaZe here. But it's legit. I have to eat before I go to the theater or I'll be fucked.
Yeah.
I've made that mistake though too. When I do that early show on empty stomach, it's just a hint of butter and salt. That's you gotta take it easy.
No, I'm an idiot. I'm like, give me extra butter.
Load it up.
Load it up.
Well, you do it yourself here.
I know I need one of those, man. I've been eyeing those on Amazon. I'm getting way off topic. Just looking at popcorn makers on Amazon.
Popcorn, man.
Yeah,
but
going to the fucking movies. We like popcorn.
Yeah. Well, you guys do.
All right, so yeah, next week. I Know What You Did Last Summer. I just want to say it so I can say, fuck. What? Seriously, guys? Granted, there's nothing else out. But
there's nothing else. We got some good ones coming, though. The Hell House is coming, and some good stuff left. Don't worry. But for now, we got I Know What You Did Last Summer, again, part 2, the 25-year legacy sequel.
Jeez, man.
Yeah.
Also, if you're not feeling I Know What You Did Last Summer, a little movie called The Smurfs is coming out.
Oh, God, that looks like shit.
Starring John Goodman as Papa Smurf. Yeah, I don't know.
And
Smurfs.
Smurfette, played by Rihanna.
Oh, God, really? That's silly.
That's a selling point.
Good God. That's like one of the worst trailers I've seen in my life.
That's exactly who you want for a fucking role model, right? For fuck's sake. All right.
What does that mean? What the hell does that mean, Zach?
Well, it's that or us. What is it going to be?
You know, you don't want us for role models either.
That's what I'm saying.
If I'm your little kid's role model, what the fuck are they going to be when they grow up? That's not a good thing.
Right.
I mean, one of us could star as Vulgar Smurf.
Vulgar
Oh,
Smurf,
God.
you know.
The one that actually says the curse words instead of what the Smurf.
Yep.
Oh, jeez.
Living in the village of Summer's Eve.
Yeah. Why does it smell like
we have the cleanest dicks, though.
Why does it smell like fish and desperation in here?
Oh, my God. We need to wrap this up.
The Gargamel is a technique, not a fucking name, you know.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And on that note, folks, we're going to get out of here.
Why is her name Mel?
Huh?
Why is her name Mel?
Gargamel?
Oh, Melanie. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Melanie Melissa, I guess. All right.
God damn it. Folks, have a lovely night.
No.
We'll see you next week for I Know What You Did Last fucking summer. I hope it doesn't suck so bad, but we'll see.
It is
Colonel,
what it
go
is.
ahead.
Colonel, give him the famous greeting, and we'll get out of here.
So, fellas, don't get sick. Ladies, don't smell like a scuba Steve. Use Summer's Eve. And everybody knows Red Crane's going to need some TP.
Woo! Poetic, baby. Thanks for watching, everybody. We love you. We'll see you next week. I know what you did last summer. Rock and roll!
Just in the middle of a dream, I was kissing Valentino by a crystal blue Italian stream. But I can't be late, 'cause then I guess I just won't get paid. These are the days when you wish your bed was already made. It's just an automatic Monday. It was Sunday, 'cause that's my fun day. I don't have to run day. It's just an automatic Monday. I wish it was Sunday, 'cause that's my fun day. It's just an automatic Monday.
Ah!